It's all about plant stained paper. And so I want to go ahead and shift over to this Lifetime Reflections. And you can see I have some of my watercolors from my art journaling class out. And I have a pen, and I actually have some pencils around here because all of those are things you get to use with this journal. So this journal, it's Lifetime Reflections, My Life So Far. It's a journal in progress by, and then you write your name on this dotted line right here. It says an activity book by Rachelle Eason. So right here on this dotted line, that's your first step to making it yours. So when we open it up, we have yet another place for you to write your name. You can write it right here on the title page. This is my story, my reflections, a work in progress. And then I have this space for your reflecting dates, which means you can put the date that you start writing in the book on here, or drawing, or whatever you're going to do with your pages. And then when you feel like it's complete, you can put your completion date. However, the way that I have structured this book, it's something that you may never complete. It may be something that you continue to add to for a long time. So I talk about, I introduce it, and I talk about how to use this book, and so that's all in there. And you can essentially use drawing, writing, whatever you do. And then there's some fabulous, fabulous, fabulous prints of plant stained books. Now, or plant stained papers. Now, this paper is a full power opaque piece, whereas as you get further into the book, or you get some other pages in the book, you're going to see that I made some of those more translucent so that you can actually write on top of them and see that a little bit better. So they're meant to be used for you to write on, but this one is full force, just a gorgeous way to start. So here you go. We started with a self-portrait, a selfie. You can put a picture that you've taken, you can sketch, you can put all kinds of different things that are about you. And when I think of self-portrait, a lot of times I think about things that make up me. You know, maybe there's some ticket stubs of something that I went to recently that tells a lot about me, something like that. So I'm going to move these out of the way, or they're going to keep just making some noise. So let me move those. And then one or more of my most interesting qualities, and again, write or sketch, put some fodder, but here's an example of how I lightened the page. You can see the difference. And these pages are throughout the book where you can write, you can draw right on top of them, you can use the imagery to create something. I love to put quotes and lyrics, song lyrics and all that on there, so all kinds of fun things. And we just go on to multiple pages where there's prompts for you to write different parts of your story, my idea of the perfect day. And then I've even put these little markings here, this little graphic that says perhaps a photo here. But if you don't want to put a photo, don't worry about it. It was just kind of something to remind you that you can do that. Focus on family, about my children, thoughts about my parents and siblings. And it goes on to many different prompts that you can fill out and just enjoy the book. So as you can see, it's just completely full of so many wonderful prompts, and it goes on and on and on. And I'm just going to skip through my love story. That's one of my favorite ones, and I left you some bit of room for that. And so there we go, a story to share. Those are throughout the pages. So all kinds of wonderful pieces of your life that you can record in here, that there's prompts for those, but then there's also blank pages. So like right here, and you can write whatever you feel like you want to write, as well as on some of the other pages, there's some blank areas. You can see all of that is just a nice part for you to just use as your journal. And then at the end, you again write your name. If you order from me directly, I go ahead and sign right here, so you get my original signature. And then in the back, there's another double page spread, which is absolutely lovely. And yet another one. So you've got all these pretties right here to end it. And then when you order these directly from me, I insert a pocket in the back of the book. It's on the second to the last page, and that pocket is made from an original plant stained paper piece that I had created. And in that pocket, I put yet another piece of plant stained paper, original plant stained paper in there. And you can use this piece to write little notes on, and you can stick it back in the pocket, or you can actually use it to write something else on and perhaps put it on a page here. You can glue it right in anywhere you'd like. You can tear it up into smaller pieces if you would like and put that in different parts, use it as a bookmark. Or look at the imagery. Look at the imagery on here. Actually, I see a woman that is facing to the right, a profile of a woman right here. So yeah, I'm crazy with imagery. So that is in all of the copies of this book that you order directly through me. And then at the end, it has the publishing information. And again, the back of the book is just so pretty. I love the periwinkle that we used. So there, this is a little, oh, it's a piece of my heart in here. Lifetime Reflections, My Life So Far, a journal in progress by, and you put your name on it. So go ahead to RachelleEason.com, click the little tab that says books, and you will find Lifetime Reflections, My Life So Far, right there, as well as my other book that I published, which is Inspired by Rumi, A Journal for Your Thoughts.